We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Tannehill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tannehill now to throw. It's caught. Humphreys. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Willie Henry on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he finds his tight end, Graham. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
35.
An excellent gain, 35 yards. On 1st down, it's Patterson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Now Carr. His throw caught right around the 6. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Robert Foster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a 1st down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
It's caught. Smith. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Titans 3.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Check. Hey. 52.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And the Bears.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 29, Carr. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And able to find Graham, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Bears 14, Titans 3. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Robertson Harris on the stop.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive.
Yeah. Oh,
A good recipe for success.
Oh, you guys, you did say
They'll
that.
try the air now with Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Spit for lube.
That's what I did.
You feeling all right though?
Dude, I feel great. I want to go back to work.
I'm in a game right now. Yeah, it's second quarter. He just
touchdown.
I got you.
Jonnu Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
My son said he worked good. Full recovery.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down in the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
We're just teasing you, sensitive little.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Jesus, man. This pregnancy thing's got you all sensitive. Like Kevin Nash in the longest yard taking a little estrogen.
Carr now on first down. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
If he's got a
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Remember, we're only allowed to pick from the NFC Central.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Bob wants me to ask you if your nipples
at their own 23-yard line.
Nope, my nipples are good.
He said his nipples are good. He's watching right now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
You got invited to the party? Oh, he wants to play the yard.
About one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked on by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
I played... Oh, never mind. I joined this other league. Like, I got on a Facebook page, like, for Madden or whatever, and I just joined. And they were like, hey, anybody want to join and beat the Bengals? I'm like, sure, I'll do Bengals. You know, their team's actually pretty good for the long run. Yeah.
On second and 10,
so I took them and played this guy that was 5-1.
But he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Actually,
not really.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Yeah.
He's like, well, yeah. Absolutely, brother.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this new league is, though, because there's a guy that was the Chiefs that beat the guy that's the Jets. 115 to
10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and
very short. Some like,
when you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it, because
this might be my one and only
together
season
to
that I
make
spend
it
in
work
this
well.
league.
The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield.
Yeah.
A really nice pickup.
This is a waste.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people over.
Derrick Henry
just hand it to the
killed
old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So I didn't realize how brutal the bull rush animation is on this
game. Way down to about the 1 yard line.
It's kind of stupid.
Good pick up there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and
right through the lineman.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Trying to punch it in with Henry.
Yeah, I just got trucked.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
Extra point.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Titans 17. Bears 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You want QB?
What's that?
You want QB?
Taking about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
You can still pick that one. If that's the prototype that you've been working on.
Mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
I've been doing the Ragzilla.
Talk about turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
That's the only other one that I've worked on.
Opportunities.
From the 22, Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you.
There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Titans 24, Bears 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You just stay in here. If it's black screen, you just stay in here. It'll load in.
Taking about 7 yards deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I can see your knuckles now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The throw over the middle taken in.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All right, and I've played this game enough
to
say that the easiest, the best defense to run
pickup, 17
is
yards
that
and a
safety
bare
blitz,
down.
the man safety blitz.
Chicago.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Open man, here's Foster. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Carr. Incomplete, but a penalty flag.
Oh, why is it doing
this?
this?
In the backfield.
Holy shit, what?
Let's get the call.
So it's okay. So since the guy quit, you're the quarterback.
In the interior,
I'm picking a play. You're the quarterback, and then once you throw it to like one of my guys, I'll take control. It's real stupid.
That's what happened yesterday. I didn't even know.
Yeah. So when you pass it, push square.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
All right, we'll get this. We're going to pick that same play, do it again.
On that one. It's a 1st down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that.
Of course.
In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside.
All right, you might take this snap, honestly.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Gosh,
damn. On 1st down. Henderson. Good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup.
All we need is an interception.
2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Do you lead? What's your record? Trigger in
The South?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not good. It's like 3 and 4.
So the
Shotgun now for Carr.
Fuck me.
And this is going to be intercepted.
But the entire AFC South is
under a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye.
So he hikes it right away.
And see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct
They
it.
hike it right away and try to get it to the tight end.
No, that's just an animation, bro. That shit happens to me all the time. All the time.
It's happened twice in this game.
Yeah, it pisses me off so much.
Now Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they will score.
Back in the game,
baby.
I think we're going to have to take us. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was wondering why it wouldn't let me hike the ball. Or snap the ball. Whatever you want to call it. Might be like one of the only Monday Night Football games I'll watch.
Oh, the Eagles tonight?
No, it's the Chiefs and Ravens.
Oh, Chiefs and yeah.
Oh my God, this game is shitting all over itself.
Yo, so I was losing yesterday until Alvin Kamara and company went off.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, Kamara went crazy.
I have
like
46.7 from him last night. Now I'm winning
I think
by 84.
Jesus.
I got a great
I think I played fantasy.
Yeah, I think I played against every guy that went off in my 3 leagues that I actually paid money for. I think I went against everybody that's.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
I played against Dak Prescott, and then I played against Kamara. I played against Tyler Lockett.
This carries into the end zone.
Yeah.
He'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
This guy, this one guy on his team literally had Dak Prescott, who had 97.8. Kamara, who had 50.7. Had
what the fuck? What kind
Tyler
of
Lockett had that? We get a tenth of a point every yard.
Following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Yeah, tenth of a point every yard.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third
quarterbacks
quarter.
get a point for every completion, but every completion they get deducted a point.
Deep into the game, into the future, and say, "Oh, we gotta get here." No, right here, right in front of
him. And then he had Tyler Lockett who had 41, and then we do individual games to players. And he had Aldon Smith who had 3 sacks.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the crazy thing. He had James Robinson as the bench.
To come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL.
I dropped all the
you might want to get the backup. Who was Hodge?
Where?
For the Seahawks?
Yeah, dude. That injury to Carson did not look good.
Shit, I think we lost Tariq Cohen for ACL.
3rd and 2, Tannehill.
Montgomery.
Turnover they needed, it's intercepted.
Adam Schefter just tweeted saying that
he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I don't watch the NFL, but I'm just like
tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
What'd you say?
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Bears.
He would have had
they lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
But that's
working from the gun. It's Carr.
Quite honestly, no, he wouldn't have.
He's got the hook up to Miller.
They would have controlled the ball better.
He'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
What's it say?
I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big
I don't understand why everybody says, like, oh, he won't be
and he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on first down is Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They run with Patterson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Once more, they turn to Patterson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't.
So
These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover
I think so too,
the good
honestly.
News, their defense only surrendered 3, so now we are set up for a great finish.
I mean, their offense is definitely
and they're able to
really
get
good.
this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
They didn't play much well. That's why I said it's interesting that all the matchups. I don't think anybody's played each other. Period.
Yeah, I think you guys take care of business against the Marlins. I don't think the Marlins are as good as they are, or as what they've been this whole
from the
season.
36 now,
I never
first
take
and
the
10.
Marlins lightly. Please look at 2003.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Here's Tannehill.
He threw it again. He did another interception.
Picked off by
animation.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Animation where it threw it to
so how about
tight
that
end.
for a momentum switch?
Oh yeah, I forget who I was. I can't remember what league I was in. I don't know if it was. I think it might have been YML, honestly.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be
I was driving.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those school football players, isn't it?
I don't know. By the way, I was driving. I was up 7-0 on somebody that was like undefeated already. Oh,
look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
He was undefeated, and like I was up 7-0 driving,
keep it on the ground.
And I motioned my tight end wide, and then next thing you know,
before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
It did that. It did that stupid animation where it threw it out to the tight end. The tight end
intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 13-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Chicago.
Cordero Patterson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have broken the tie.
It's so stupid, man.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Who's blitzing?
The Titans are set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. Like, this never happens.
Really comes
Like,
into
when I'm
play.
playing with.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Oh!
Options
Something
galore
just
here.
happened.
2nd and a few inches.
Judging by his tone.
I started celebrating.
Tannehill. And caught by Henry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Go to the
15
back
yards on the play, 1st down.
Get straight there.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
That works, too.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on 1st down.
The back one, okay.
It doesn't matter.
From the 50, it's
It worked. You saw the opening.
It's caught. Humphreys. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around, probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is over.
Can't run, bro. That's a pick.
Oh! Continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Man, all he's got to do is
throw.
toss it to somebody.
Underneath.
No!
And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do
have
a
Kevin T? Or no, that's
check in with
Mark.
our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final minute. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game, 31-31.
See, that's what sucks. Like, dude, I couldn't. The same thing's happened
Here
earlier.
comes the
I didn't know
kickoff now, all even
I was
here
playing
in this 4th
1v1. I didn't
quarter.
know who was blitzing while the guy could take off.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage.
Man, I've never seen that.
The good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Oh, that's when you ice the picker at the end of the game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So
danger
if you get
averted
that,
for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
If you call a timeout, it puts it in like it's a minute.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Kicking this bitch out of bounds.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Oh, yeah.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
A little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession.
That's on me.
I
played up.
Then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Deep zone, so someone that you ain't up the middle.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the
I'm always going to try
mentality of the
to,
play
stuff
caller,
like that, I'm going to
doesn't it?
try
Once
to
they
trail
cross the
you.
50,
You got the
they feel like
lob.
they're in the strike
Okay.
zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Henry. Now they can't bring him down. And he'll go down, but not before getting inside the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A good position to be in here. Second
Go
inches.
back, pylon again. See if you can't beat that guy.
Now left
yeah,
side
left.
of the swing pass. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
First down.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Yeah, kind of do that route.
First and 10 at the 11.
Oh, he blitzed.
What a dummy.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes him from the 10 down to the 6. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Oh.
I knew he was going to do that. That's all anybody does. When they throw it behind the line, they go right back to their guy. Yeah.
If you
hoping to keep
L1,
this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
Nice throw.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I'm going to blitz
He's
here.
had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
He's dragging the fucking clock down, and I can't call a timeout?
It's not letting you call a timeout?
No.
Hey, go ahead and blitz.
Gostkowski's kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. They're able to put
okay, I'm going to say,
here in the opening drive
if he fucking calls that, bro.
up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's
you're
over.
the guys that you chose for the team. Okay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone.
What the fuck?
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Get in there. 4th and 1. Okay. Let's go with
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death. But you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Probably.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I thought you were going to get in, too.
From the gun now on 3rd down. Carr flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Foster. Oh, nearly a victory if he could have held on. But at least
it's probably going to go to your Kevin King guy.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That, the definition of a do-or-die play, but they keep this overtime session going with a first down.
Come on, man.
Steps away to his left. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off at the 40. So we will see yet another drive in this.